61.
He said, this is an endless hole.
He says he's been back many times and that strange things happen every time he goes near it.
And people get it confused with what I call the devil's hole.
Many locals claim to know about the hole, but it didn't really become a phenomenon until 1997, when Mel Waters went on the Coast to Coast radio show with Art Bell.
As usual, I brought the dogs with me. They wouldn't go anywhere near the damn thing.
Waters said the hole had a 3-foot stone wall around it. It seemed bottomless to him, so he used an old shark fisherman's trick, sending thousands of feet of fishing line down.
What I did is I sent down a roll of lifesavers.
Lifesavers?
Yeah, so when it hits the water, the lifesavers will dissolve.
But the lifesavers came back up whole, no water. So how deep was this hole? Waters said he believed it descended miles into the earth, and he says he's heard strange stories about its powers.
The one guy claims that he threw his departed canine down into the hole. He swears the dog actually came back to him.
When Mel went public, that's when the trouble began.
But why?
Now I'm going public on it.
Red Elk claims the government has a secret base there.
It's an underground base, a very small underground base.
That's how Red Elk explains white boxes covering the area on some satellite images. Is the government covering something up? Red Elk says he's also witnessed alien activity at the hole.
Huge spacecraft, one, will appear and hover over the hole.
That, he says, happens during summer solstice.
They unload and then they load. And then they take off. God help the things that they load.
Alien spacecraft? Dogs that come back to life? I went to the Northwest Museum of Legends and Lore seeking some answers.
Well, I believe there is a hole.
But Philip Lipson's never seen the hole, even though he's led expeditions to find it.
Well, I think it's actually a true event, just something that's never really been totally uncovered.
And to this day, no one's been able to find it since that famous radio conversation.
It was mildly sensational, and then it just mushroomed, completely out of control.
Allensburg Public Library historian Milton Waggy says the phone rang off the hook with all kinds of stories about the hole, some explainable, some not. He's still trying to solve the mystery of what happened to the library's file on Mel's hole.
Well, it just disappeared, which lends itself to the mysteriousness of Mel's hole. Did Mel take it? Did it just sort of rise out of the locked file cabinet? You never know. There might be a hole out there.
Question is, can any of us find it? Denise Whittaker, Action News.
Well, enthusiasts of the hole have searched public records extensively, never finding anyone named Mel Waters living, voting, or paying taxes in the area surrounding the so-called hole.
Now, they also never located any unaccounted private property nearby, nor property transfers that fit Mel's timeline of when he said he acquired that land.
Which, of course, is explainable because they can't find it. So how would you actually know where the land is supposed to be?
True.
But we were talking about this during the break. You would think in this day and age of Google Earth that you could probably locate something.
Maybe they have it all covered up so we can't tell.
I think we need to call, who was it from X-Files there? Mulder and Scully. Yeah, I think so.
They would know how to take care of it. All right, moving on.